Being loyal doesn't mean being blind. It doesn't mean tolerating disrespect just to keep the peace. Sometimes the most powerful form of loyalty is to yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't keep showing up for people who never show up for you. When you do, you're teaching them that your time, your effort, your love, it's endless and expected. You're teaching them your presence is a guarantee, not a privilege. But you deserve to be chosen too. Not when it's convenient, not when they're lonely, not when they've exhausted all other options. You deserve consistency, not crumbs. Ask yourself, am I being loyal or just afraid to let go? Let your peace be the price tag for every relationship you keep. Number 4, stop falling in love with potential. Potential is not a promise. You might see greatness in someone, but if they don't see it in themselves, it doesn't matter. You can't want their growth more than they do. You can't pull someone toward a better version of themselves if they're not willing to walk. No matter how much you believe in them, you can't grow for them. You can't heal them. You can't force change. And if you're always trying to fix someone, you'll eventually lose yourself in the process. Ask yourself, am I in love with who they are or who I hope they become? There's a difference. And that difference can cost you years, self-esteem, and opportunities you were meant to pursue. Believe in people, but don't abandon yourself in the process. Number 5, not everyone deserves a front row seat. You've got dreams, you've got potential, you've got a future that requires focus. Not everyone deserves to be close to that. Some people are only meant to pass through your life, not stay. But we often elevate the wrong people to permanent roles just because we're used to them. Familiar doesn't mean healthy. Long-term doesn't mean right. Some relationships feel comfortable only because they're predictable, not because they're good for us. Sometimes we confuse history with value, thinking that just because someone's been there a long time, they should stay forever. But longevity doesn't equal loyalty. You're allowed to protect your peace. You're allowed to set new standards. You're allowed to say, this no longer serves me. Ask yourself, would I still choose this person in my life if I met them today for the first time? Sometimes the answer is painfully clear. Trust it. Your future depends on who's sitting beside you. Number 6, stop ignoring the red flags you feel. Intuition doesn't scream. It whispers. That tightness in your chest. That gut feeling that something's off. That internal pause when they talk. Those aren't random. Those are warnings. We often ignore those quiet alarms because we want to believe in people. We want the story to work out. We want to be wrong about the signs. But ignoring red flags never makes them disappear. It just delays the heartbreak. And each time we silence ourselves, we lose a little bit of our own truth. Pay attention to your body's response. Your soul speaks through sensation. Ask yourself, what have I been feeling, but afraid to admit? Be honest. Your peace depends on it. You don't need evidence to walk away. Sometimes your discomfort is all the proof you need. Number 7, distance isn't disrespect. It's self-respect. You don't have to fight. You don't have to argue. You don't even have to explain. Sometimes the most powerful move is quiet distance. Not out of hatred, but out of love for yourself. Choosing peace over drama isn't weakness. It's wisdom. It means you've grown. It means you value your sanity more than someone else's chaos. You don't have to announce your boundaries, just enforce them. When someone constantly makes you question your worth, silence becomes your strength. Walking away doesn't make you cold. It means you've finally decided to stop negotiating your worth. Ask yourself, do I keep showing up for someone who wouldn't notice if I stopped? If the answer is yes, it's time to step back. Let them feel your absence.